Welcome to REG Immigration and Education. Today we are here to discuss why Canada and why study in Canada. Today we have a beautiful college with us, that is Sault College, and the regional manager Lavjit is with us. Good morning, sir. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Nikrishan. My name is Lavjit. I'm the regional manager for Sault College, Canada, South Asia. Sault is a public institution, and we are having our campus in Toronto, Brampton, and Sault Ste. Marie. And in the beginning itself, I just want to say to all the students who are looking for their admission or assistant, first of all, thank you. REG Immigration, they are one of our direct partner for Sault College, and any student direct partner. What is the difference for the regular agent and the direct partner? Because we are not only just having they are not having just authorized to represent or to recruit student for college. Even the most important is about the services, which mainly students they miss. They don't get their services on right time in terms of either their admission or their acceptance or for the after the visas.
That was a beautiful introduction for yourself.
Thank you.
Nice for that, and thank you for that. So when we tell about Canada, so Sault College is one of the best in the Canada.
Yeah.
So why we recommend it, or what are the benefits that the students, international students, get from the Sault College? Could you tell me about that?
If I talk about Canada is recruiting students from last more than 2 decades from India and worldwide. India is a famous destination, like from where we are getting the maximum student for Canada education. And if I talk about the southern part of India, especially based in Kerala or Karnataka or other southern area, the quality whatsoever the student carrying, it's really good. But the student point of view, if I talk about why they want to go to Canada, Canada is a place where I feel like it's a place for fulfilling their dreams. It's a place to achieve their whatsoever they're looking for from their home country. They can study, they can go for the stay back over there, and after that, if the student is looking for the settlement opportunity as well, place to place it varies. So yes, Canada is a place, land of opportunity. I always call it as a land of opportunity. And parallel, if I talk about the education is worldwide accredited and worldwide acceptable. And meanwhile, the student, if they are looking for the practical program, because in India we are more into the degree-oriented programs, but in Canada they're more practical program, and mostly program by the time they complete the study, they have the relevant experience. And that's the reason if I talk about Sault College, we are top public institution in Ontario. We are highest in international student satisfaction from last almost 7-8 years. And the student whosoever is completing their study, they're getting the relevant job in their study itself. So that's the best part for the student. Meanwhile, students are looking for a place like sometimes they have the preference of a big city like Toronto and Brampton. We have our campus in Toronto on the Dundas Street, and Brampton is on the Queen Street. We're coming with a new campus for Bramley City Center. That's in the Brampton. And parallelly, I just want to inform all the students, the owner of REG Immigration, he was with me in Canada last week actually, and he visited to all the locations, and it's really good to have a person who are based in Canada, and they are they're recruiting student for college itself. They know the place, they know the struggle for the student. That's the reason it's a better opportunity for the student to have the exact clarity whatsoever they're looking from their home country itself.
Thanks a lot for that. That was a very valuable feedback for your college. Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you.
So that was really nice introduction, first of all. And so, as you told about Sault College, so what are the major intakes for the international candidates? And when we say of the international candidates, what are the main programs that the college can apply for?
See, as of now, if I talk about in Canada itself, they have the 3 intakes. September is a main intake. Then parallel, if we talk about, we have January and May intake, May 23. Right now, September is closed directly from India, but the students who are based in Canada, who are already having the visa, if they're looking for the admission in Sault College, yes, they can apply for program, but programs availability will be limited. But parallelly, if I talk about program for January is already open. We are recruiting students from India and worldwide for January 23 intake. Maybe the May 23 we might open in the month of August or September for international student. But as of now, it's a January intake is a main intake. But parallelly, as per your second question, we have good number of programs. Like in India, we have the 4 major streams. Like students who are interested from humanities background, they are either grade 12 or graduate, or the second is from the commerce background. The third is science without mathematics, like with physics, chemistry, mathematics. Sorry, without biology. The fourth one is physics, chemistry, and biology plus mathematics. So these are the 4 different fields from where student we are getting, and we are accepting students from all the areas. Like either you are from any background, you are undergrad, graduate. We have program for all the students. The requirement wise, we have the separate requirement for undergrad and separate for PG. But if I talk about in Toronto, Brampton, we have a program, especially like in Kerala, we have seen very good response for the student for the health science program. We have healthcare leadership Canadian context and cybersecurity Canadian context, where student will study for 3 semesters. These are the postgraduate program. The 4th semester is the internship. Along with that, we have global business management, project management, supply chain. Even though for the student who are looking for early childcare education or personal and development support service, we have good number of programs. Yes, we do have business, we do have computer programming. So it means the area of the study where they want to go, yes, is really good for undergrad and for PG both. Even if I talk about on our main campus, yes, we do have n number of programs for main campus, over 60 programs. But for January, we have limited programs which are left because most of the program either closed or we have limited seats for the student because rest programs are already filled by the students.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. So when you are telling about the programs in Sault College, our audience will be eager to know what are the requirements for the program for the PG and the UG, and whether they will be getting a special scholarship if they are applying early for that.
See, it is very important, mostly for Canadian colleges, they don't, if I talk about the scholarship part, they usually don't offer the scholarship, but because of International Women's Day, this time we have planned exclusive scholarship mainly for girls, like the students who are, the girls student who are will study in Sault College for September and January 23 intake for a couple of programs, especially in our main campus like network architecture, security analytics, mobile application design, hospitality and tourism management. These are the 3 PG and along with the 5 undergrad program where we are offering up to $2,000 scholarship. But for boys, it's $1,000 scholarship for this September 22 intake and January 23 intake. Parallelly, if I talk about the requirement, yes, we do have a separate requirement for undergrad as well as graduate students. For undergrad, if I talk about and graduate, the academically requirement is minimum 50%. And parallelly, if I talk about the postgraduate students, we require 50 again academically, but IELTS is a difference. For undergrad, we need 6 overall, 5.5 in one module acceptable, not in 2 modules, but in one module it's acceptable. For PG, we need 6.5 no better than 6. Along with that else, we do accept with PTE, Duolingo, TOEFL, but for that I would highly suggest you just visit to any of the REG branch so that they can have the better clarity of your profile and they can guide you in better way.
Okay, thank you. So the next question is that many of the candidates are looking for the big cities like Toronto and Ontario and everywhere, but you have a beautiful campus in Sault Ste. Marie, right? And most of them are satisfied with that campus. So why is like that?
See, first of all, up to 99% student whosoever is traveling from India, they never been to any country. So that's a major challenge because for them, they don't know anything about Canada. Canada is a huge, area-wise is over three times bigger than India. But the population is, as compared to India, just like equal to Kerala or Punjab. So it's very important to understand Canada is having opportunity. Canada is having the resources, facilities for all the areas. If either that is the reason the government of Canada, they started an immigration program with the name of RNIP. It's Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, specifically for 11 communities in Canada. Out of those 11, Sault Ste. Marie is one of the first community which got accepted and approved under RNIP, and we are getting very good response. And in this pilot program, the most important part, the student satisfaction. Yes, as you mentioned, like those students whosoever is looking for Sault Ste. Marie, that's a small community. Like from Toronto is around 7-hour drive, around 7 to 8 hour drive, 1 hour flight. And if I talk about the student whosoever they reach over there, the most important part is the less expenses. And the area is less expensive, the opportunities are there, students are getting the job within a month or 2 months, depend upon the profile or depend upon the efforts. Some students they're getting the 2 to 3 job as well as per the requirement as well. So it's totally depend upon the student's interest. But once you reach over there, it's a small community which very welcoming behavior and very programs whatsoever we are offering in Sault Ste. Marie. They're more into the practical, and by the time they pass the study, they have the demand in that particular area. That is the reason, end of the day, because students they are traveling from India or any country because they have good career. So whenever you are reaching for a place like Sault Ste. Marie, where you are getting a program which are very job oriented and depend upon the local market, and it is very much into the demand. Once you complete your study, immediately mostly students get their job in the relevant area. Automatically that can lead for their future career prospect and settlement opportunity. See, I'm not the immigration person. I can't speak much on the immigration part, but yes, you guys are into the immigration, you can speak or your team can guide, even though your Canada team can guide more into the immigration part, either RNIP or for other programs.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Lauja. That was really valuable, like the point what you told, because most of the students were looking for Toronto and all the campus. And what you give is exactly what the point they will be looking into.
Yeah, actually, see, Toronto, Brampton, undoubtedly these are the big cities. These are really having good opportunity for international student, and we do have a campus in Brampton and Toronto as well. But parallelly, every three institution, they have the individual benefits. The student who are looking for a big city, they are looking for a experience of metro city or multicultural in an area like Toronto, which is a huge. Even though for them, yes, it's on the Dundas Street. But parallelly, if I talk about now, the Brampton City Center is the Brampton campus. But yes, the student who are looking for a small country, because we have seen many students who move from other location to Sault Ste. Marie because they are looking, because for student, when they are reaching over there, it's new. Like wherever you will go, like place like Sault Ste. Marie, it will initially, yes, it is different or difficult because we are coming from a country which is all overpopulated. But we are going for a place which is small, less crowd. You might get less club, less place where you can spend more money, and you can, but it's very close to the nature. We are sharing our border with USA. USA is very next to Canada, and there is one lake, it's the Sioux Lake. I always encourage each and every student to just find out that place. Yes, it's a small community, but it's a beautiful area, welcoming people, so helping, always ready to help our international student. They treat like they are parents and they are helping the kids.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So we had explained all about the Sault College, the programs, the entry criteria, and all the things, what all the viewers are needed. So the final question before wrapping up is that what are the post-lander service that a student, international student, will get once he landed at the Sault College?
So, well, thanks for asking this question. First of all, the reason why is most of the time students are in that impression like college is here just for the recruitment only. We are not only just for the recruitment, we are here for the services. We are here for helping you to develop your career, to make yourself that much comfortable in Canada. One of the first requirement of the student when they are reaching to the airport, that is like who is coming for the airport pickup. From Sault Ste. Marie Airport, like it is mainly for Sault Ste. Marie student, we are offering free airport pickup to all the students, and if they are looking for accommodation assistant or if they are looking for on-campus accommodation, yes, we have the separate accommodation arrangement on campus. But if students are looking for off-campus, yes, they can go for the off-campus. We have a pre-arrival leaders, we have student ambassadors who are helping, and even though one student get the visa, once they reach over there, before that they need to upload the information, and we have a separate groups of WhatsApp or the social media like on Facebook where student can register and they can submit the request, and they can get, even the mostly students they share the details if they are looking for any kind of person who are for looking for the sharing accommodation. Parallelly, if I talk about along with the accommodation, there are so many things like if the students are looking for any kind of health service, we are providing the health insurance. That's a part of their fees, tuition fees. That's mandatory. Automatically, that's an ancillary charges which they have already paid. Secondly, if I talk about the student, if they are looking for on-campus sports activities, we have the gym, we have sports activities for on-campus. Parallelly, if I talk about the student, if they are looking for the involvement in the other activities, we have so many activities for international student where they can participate. And the scholarship, if I talk about, I just want to add one point, because scholarship in India is more into the academic part. But in Canada, scholarship is not only just focus only just on academics. You can participate in various different activities, and that activities will lead you for scholarship and all.
Okay, thanks a lot for the services. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So you were telling all the points. So I would like to ask you whether is there any other points that can add up for the help of the international students to go forward with the Canada studies?
So, well, first of all, I always encourage student, as I in the beginning I mentioned, like please apply for the application from one of our direct partners only, because that is very easy and helpful to communicate with the student. Because I recently met some of their student in KOTTAYAM, and the student applied immediately and they got the offer admission and all. And once they got the admission, they need to pay the fees and they need to go for the on-time process. And after the visa, one of the most important, the major concern they are having, that is about the placements regarding their job interviews and all those things. So we have a separate department where we are helping our international student for the job center, and that's by the community separately and by the college itself. and the student, they have the part-time and full-time job fairs, which we call it as placement in India, where we are helping our students. The companies are coming on campus and they're getting the opportunity to have experience. Along with that, we have a number of programs which are placement or internship based programs. Like we have paid placement, paid internship and unpaid internship separately to program, but it varies from program to program and location to location. But all the student, again, if you're looking for a Canada is a place of opportunity, land of opportunity. Be positive and don't be, see, it's a new place for you, a new education system, but your first focus should be the education. Once you complete your study, once you are certified with that particular program, automatically that will lead you for a better career prospect, better employment opportunity and job prospects.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for the lovely session actually. So our viewers are definitely got the information why they have to study in Canada, and definitely why the Sault College and all the campus and all requirement is definitely clear for them. So it was purely a lovely session, and I and myself and in the name of REG, I really thank you for this session.
Thank you.
So thank you viewers. We will definitely be back with a new session on the coming days, and hope you are all fine and be safe. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.